Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm the Rambling Director, and today we are talking about Season 1, Episode 19 of Friendship is Magic. This episode is one of my favorites because it features my favorite of the main cast, Rarity. Well, of course, as I've said before, she's tied with Applejack as my favorite, but I love any Rarity-centric episode where she's the main character. The others have a good part in it, too, and they do show some good moments for the other main cast, especially Spike, who I've said in season 1, 2, and majority of season 3 I find kind of insufferable. But this is a really good episode, and this is a really good Rarity episode. In this episode, we meet a group called the Diamond Dogs, and the Diamond Dogs kidnap Rarity and take her down into their tunnels so that she can use her special talent of finding diamonds. Now, we get later clarification on this, and again, I've said before, there's a specific episode I think should have come earlier in this season because we lose some of the context for this stuff. Like, Rarity's special talent is actually not dressmaking, it's finding diamonds. Now, you would never know that if all you ever saw was the first 20-some episodes. You would think her special talent was making dresses in and of itself, but it's not. Now, this is great because Spike ends up going back to the other main 6 characters and saying, like, we gotta go find Rarity. And in his fantasy world, in his fantasy imagination, he's like this big, strong, buff hero who's gonna come in and save her like a knight in shining armor. And the others have this fantasy about, they have like this kind of thought about Rarity, that because she's so dainty that she'll go down there and just completely melt down because she won't be able to take all the dirt and stuff.
But Rarity won't even touch mud unless it's imported. Oh, woe is me! Whatever shall I do? Filthy, disgusting dirt! It stings! It burns!
That being said, the real Rarity in this situation uses her resourcefulness as somebody who is typically kind of a little more prissy to actually turn the tables on the Diamond Dogs.
So you may call me Miss or Rarity.
Enough! You're whining!
I am not whining. I am complaining. Do you want to hear whining? Jay, can't you loosen it? Oh, it hurts!
Make it stop! Stop whining!
Rarity has some of my favorite lines she ever has in the whole series in this episode. And that really comes down to her playing up how dainty she is in order to win the Diamond Dog's sympathy or to annoy them so much that she eventually kind of rules over them until salvation comes and the others come to rescue her. In fact, when they get there, it seems like Rarity really didn't need saving. She probably could have stayed down there for at least several months ruling over these guys and felt pretty good about herself.
So picky and critical. She won't stop talking. We give her back. Yes.
You're letting her leave? With all these jewels?
Take them and her with them. Please.
The lesson of this episode is one that I've always thought was kind of unique and fun. It's that you shouldn't underestimate your friends. Sometimes your friends who seem to be the most incapable in whatever situation you're imagining may actually turn out to surprise you. They may be able to handle way more than you expect. Rarity is a fashionista. She is a girly girl, and so you would think that she couldn't really defend herself if you just saw her out in the wild, and yet we clearly see in this episode that she has the ability to kind of play a situation to her advantage. Again, I just love Rarity, and I think this is a great Rarity episode. The Diamond Dogs are also great antagonists, and it's a real shame that besides a couple of appearances in the background of the Equestria Girls series, we never really get them as chief villains again, because they're really fun. I love the way they all have this weird, like, Peter Lorre style voice. They're just fabulous little characters, and they're just like, again, they're one-off characters. They have no right to be so memorable, and yet the Diamond Dogs, they're fascinating. I would have loved if at the end of season 5, one of the apocalypses we see, well, don't worry, I'll explain when we get there if you've not seen the series, but one of the apocalypses we see should have been the Diamond Dogs enslaving the ponies and having them go find diamonds. That would have been really, really fun, but unfortunately we never really get to see much of them again. I don't really have anything at all negative to say about this episode. To my mind, it would probably be in my top 10 favorite episodes of the show because I love Rarity and I love seeing her interact in this way with these characters. For this episode, 10 out of 10. I love it. So, if you haven't seen it, all of the episodes of Friendship is Magic is on YouTube, and if you don't want to go that far, you can always watch it on Tubi. In fact, if you watch it in kid mode, you don't even have to sit through ads. That's a special little hack for you if you want to check out the series. So that's all I have for today. Thank you everybody for watching. God bless you, and I will see you in the next one.